I just say it.
Welcome to Danu On right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today, things are a bit different. We came to the building right next to the restaurant. Actually, the restaurant is in this building. We are speaking to the founder of the brand that really revolutionized Sri Lankan design space, giving acceptance to everyone who is curvy and not so curvy. Double XL founder, I'm happy to have Adhisha. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Danu. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been many years since you appeared on one of these shows.
Yeah.
And you have done some amazing work. You won an award, you have won multiple awards, and you also got a PhD, an honorary one.
Oh, yes.
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 So many things. I'd like go back in time to remember all of this. Let's go back in time. I remember Adhisha's vision coming to life with a small hole in the wall in Kolpiti, selling big clothes, and that was your start.
Yes.
And when you were in Kandy and when you came up with this idea, let me sell clothes for people like bit bigger. Did people think you're off your head?
Well, it's not like that. I think I was finding a solution, because I was going through a lot, because of my body shape, and then it was quite depressing at that point. So
and those days there were no sizes. Anything beyond XL was not even thought of.
No. But then I realized when I was in Australia while I was studying there, and I realized how people really celebrate themselves, whatever the body shape or the color and age, so they really celebrate everything. So why can't we bring that segment to Sri Lanka, and why can't we do that here? So I think that was the question I was asking for myself. So yes.
And that was the start.
Yes.
So what sort of made you to come to Colombo to start it? You thought this would be the hub that will...
true that my hometown is Kandy, and we both grew up, me and my brother, we both grew up in Kandy, and then we have beautiful memories there. But we both from our higher studies, we both came to Colombo, because I was studying at ACBT College, and then my brother also joined. So, and he was playing cricket for NCC, so we wanted to be here in Colombo. So my father and my mother decided to have house here, and then start there. My mom is a housewife, so then.
So it was like starting a new here in Colombo.
New here in Colombo, 20 years ago, Danu.
Yeah.
So.
But to see today, Double XL has grown to be a giant in this trade, holding a significant presence, even in terms of real estate, where we see branding. You all have a very prominent spot in Colombo. Everyone who gets stuck in the Tumulla Handia for traffic has no choice but to see it, which is remarkable. Did you see this brand growing to where it is today?
Well, yeah, I'm very happy and proud about it, because I think I myself couldn't find size for myself, but now we have a beautiful store, not only me, everyone who went through that struggle. So, but now they can come here and they have a beautiful store. And I think a brand, when we wanted to start the brand, we always wanted to keep this segment only for plus size people to come into this store and give them a comfortable zone. So I think we really maintained that 15 years. So now I'm very happy. And I can see brand itself given a very a statement, everybody is beautiful
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, yeah.
And recently I had somebody who flew down from Qatar, and he said, you know, I went to Double XL and I got like a few shirts because it was so easy for me to shop there, because it was, I didn't have to go through the process of fighting for sizes. I knew it was available, and only in Sri Lanka the minute we say, oh, you're a double XL, it's always seen as like, oh, like a big size, like you are seen as, okay, you're going to die.
Yeah.
But whereas now, because you named it the brand,
Yeah.
it's like you have no choice but to say, I'm going to double XL to get something.
Yes.
Even if you're XL or 6XL, you will always be double XL.
Yeah.
Which is
It's like the brand name.
yeah, which makes it so much more easier. In terms of the growth for fashion, or the need for people to buy from this space, it could always change, and especially when economy struggles or when the country goes through a turmoil, one of the first plugs that people pull off is their luxuries, and
Yeah.
buying clothes is
Yeah.
sometimes seen as, you know, it's a luxury.
Yes.
How did y'all survive during that time with the changes that y'all were hoping to make?
Oh, well, Danu, I think it really like hit us, you know, especially like because Easter attack to I think then COVID situation and then the crisis. So everything like, you know, was hitting really badly when it comes to retail, especially for us, because I think not like other brands, because Double XL people come here to buy their size. So they really have to come to the physical store. They have to wear it and see like whether it's really fitting them. So we were struggling a bit because people have started like online, I mean selling
Yeah.
online, which we had to like struggle a lot. But then we came up with a beautiful idea, virtual shopping. I think we were the first to introduce that model. So luckily we survived during that. But again, I think we had a lot of plans, you know, because we really wanted to pitch our brand in global, and I was like, you know, I was running around and, you know,
Trying to find that
yeah,
space.
yeah, right. And then I had a very good network. But then after all that, what happened in Sri Lanka really like distracted all that, I would say, because they were like rethinking about
Investments or- yeah.
investing, and also the supply chain wasn't that
Strong at that
strong, and then not very capable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's a ripple effect. We're going to get into a break. We'll come back on the other side, speak about all these amazing things that she has won and achieved, like empowering women. The top men can be not empowered, it's okay, but you have to always empower women. We'll see you after that. Welcome back to the show. Thank you to our friends at Double XL Barista. They're just next door. When you're tired from shopping, you can have a nice cup of coffee. I'm telling you, their cafe latte was really nice. Anyway, this is their food here. I wanted to speak to about this amazing thing. She got an honorary PhD or doctorate, which is an amazing thing. It's for being recognized for something that you do. And was it the fact that you created this brand that was the fact that you received it for?
Yes, that is for the, I mean, I think we have recognized this segment in the market, and also like what I'm doing for this plus size community, and they really appreciate that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and also like I'm sure that you have seen me like going everywhere and talking about body positivity and all that. So they just wanted to celebrate me, and then really want to recognize me. Yeah.
You know, sometimes people really take a well-built or voluptuous body too unhealthy. Sometimes you can be really healthy, you can be really in shape and be unhealthy. You are someone who loves going to the gym. You have broken records in powerlifting. At one point, she was just running and running on the treadmill. The treadmill ran away from her. But at that time, like, you are someone who's fit. You can manage a heavy day. But even though you're curvy, have you tried explaining this to people? Like, you know, it doesn't always equal that.
Yes, I think I've been talking about this, Danu. Now, say you and me, we are different, like shape and color, right? Just imagine, like, I mean, if only you and me in this world, like you know, in the
We'll be in the zoo.
yeah, and also it will be so boring,
Yeah,
right?
it
So
is.
different is always beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So I think I always like talk to my team when I talk to them, and also like whoever I meet at the shop. So I always like to have a conversation about this, you know. So I think through like campaigns, double XL campaigns, we always like to talk about these kind of things, you know. And I think we as a brand, we always like to be different. So and also we treat different body shapes, and we give a solution for different body shapes.
True. And something that I wanted to speak about is the fact that everywhere we go, we see beautiful, lean, thin models being featured on billboards or in like catalogs. And sometimes you just look at it and be like, do they even have my size? And can I even wear this? It's a question that we ask ourselves. And there was a time when anything that was seen as an exercise was just a baggy long t-shirt or like a top that looked like a shirt. You know, there was no finesse to it, there was no style to it, it was just a basic cut.
Yes.
But you have given a silhouette to work with, like even what you're wearing right now is one of your brands,
Yes.
right? And this gives fashion to even size.
Yes.
Now you work with a team of designers, and I know that you're heavily involved in it. What are the things that you all look out for? Do you all look at what's trending now, or do you look at what would a curvy woman like to be seen in?
Well, yes, we have, I mean, when it comes to double XL, we do not want to compromise the comfort. I think that is what we really look into when it comes to a silhouette. But again, we have 80% of staple collection, what we do for double XL, and also capsule collection, where we like strictly we use all these new trends, and then the color palettes and all that.
And they say capsule is really a capsule. They put out these beautiful pants that I really like, and it came with a nice, like a zip-up shirt. It was gone. By the time I heard the news, came from downstairs to up, it was over.
Yeah, because Danu, that so that's the thing. Yeah,
It's a
so
good thing. It's a
yeah,
good
it's a
problem
good
to have.
thing.
So these capsule collections. So your brand, Adhisha, is also here.
Yeah, we do have, like you know, like every year I do 2 collections, and also recently I think in 2023 we introduced Freedom collection for women and also men, where like we have our own prints, like DXL prints. So that's beautiful too, that range. Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of the designers who you work with, did they have to like sort of rethink the way they were taught for bigger silhouettes?
Well, yes, I think that is where I always get stuck, you know, when you do that, when they come and when I do the training, you know, so you have to, like, you know.
Those spaghetti little
Yes,
strings
no.
are not going to look
Yeah,
nice.
but again, I think now the Gen Z is really like really don't bother or really don't care about, you know, covering. Yeah, so I think that's a very good thing, right? So I like when even when I work with my team, like all these Gen Z designers, so they come up with absolutely amazing ideas. So I think it's great.
It's good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. I've tried wearing strings and like just like I just look like a roast pig.
Please, you're not. You look great. You will look great.
You will look great. It's a future tense. Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after. Welcome back to the show, our final segment with Adhisha. Now, as you know, Double XL is a part of Danu On Fire. They took a small break, but they're back again. But I just make this my home and company to come pick up my wardrobe, and it's amazing. They have so much to choose from, and it's very friendly for people who may worry about whether they look good or they're having, you know, these body positivity images. Now, 15 years since you started, it has been an epic journey.
Yes.
And these 15 years, you have gone through all types of trials and everything. And even the models you have used, everyone have become part of this brand.
Yes.
What is your plan for the next 15 years?
Wow, it's a great question, Danu. So 15 years, yeah, I'm like even, when I talk about it, I get goosebumps, 15 years in the industry and next 15 years. I think Double XL will do like absolutely amazing when it comes to next 15 years. But we're going to do like a lot of changes when it comes to our silhouettes and the collections, because we have to adapt now, right? And 15 years and now the next 15 years.
Correct.
So yeah, we will be doing amazing, and then we will be pitching hopefully like for the global market. And also, yeah, we have like big plans.
Amazing. Now, when it comes to the world market now, when we shop in the US or in Dubai or wherever,
Yeah.
these sizes are freely available in any store. They have it all the way up. In creating a space here, do you think when would the bigger retails also consider adding plus sizes?
As in the other brands,
Yeah, like-
in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think if they add, and I can see like a lot of brands have like started, I think that's a good sign, because anyway, like Adhisha wanted like 15 years ago, like I felt really, really bad, and I felt like crying inside the store because I couldn't find size for myself, right? So we built a brand, Double XL, 15 years ago, and then we actually broke the stigma, right? And now it's 15 years, and then if somebody wants to like add like to their collection, and then I can see like people are like adding
Yeah.
to their collection, so then that's great. So then when they come in, when they go in, plus size person won't feel bad.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because there's inclusivity from
Yes.
get-go. Now, Adhisha as a person, what do you hope to leave as a legacy?
I think Double XL have been, and it will be like part of my life, like part of my journey. So I think people will remember me, like, bringing this concept into this community and talking about it and being loud about it, So I think I want someone to like remember me. Because remember me because we introduced this concept like where nobody was like
Yeah.
there, right, before 15 years ago. So I'm sure like people will remember me when it comes to Double XL. They will remember me as an icon, like
In this space.
and
Definitely.
who has been talking like about body positivity and plus size community.
Definitely, and I think it's a thing to be proud of. I still remember going with my mom to shop at a store, and from there to see this journey grow so big, and it has become a brand that everyone identifies. They may not come here to shop,
Yeah.
but they'll know about it, which
Yeah.
is the positive way to look at it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Adhisha, I wish you all the very best, and I think it's just a matter of growing to bigger, higher spaces,
Yeah.
and I think very soon you can even have your complete suit range for big men.
Oh, thank you, Danu. Thank you very much for having me today, and thank you so much for all like your help like throughout this journey. Like
Thank
15
you.
years.
And your support to us is also really
Thank you.
appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you to our friends here at Barista for giving us all the food and the comfort. Anyway, on that note, we are about to melt and fall
Yes.
apart. We are going to say bye. We will see you soon. Till then, keep smiling. It's a wrap.